Fredo's manipulation work? Did Fredo manage to convince you? Before you believe in a man who calls himself Drip Lord, look at the Make-A-Wish kid. Take a look at Jay. Take a look at his assistants, the videographers, the editors. Look at Pierce, Keyshawn, Cam, Matt. Why do these people keep saying the same thing? Why doesn't this happen to AMP? Why doesn't this happen to Sidemen? It's funny to see this man adored by so many people using me as clickbait. But what can I say with a handsome face like this? You can test a man by what he's not saying. It's funny how Fredo never talks about the second channel, which I am owed 40% of all the earnings of, that I've never been paid for. It's funny how he calls me an editor for the reality show, but forgets to mention that I was actually the producer of the whole show. The 10K everyone's talking about is for producing the show. Do you remember this clip? We on 5,000 per month of work. Now, because we were editing the show, we weren't able to get that first episode out. He said, oh, even though you worked really hard, we're not gonna pay you all that month. I was like, that's kind of, but okay, fair. But there's still 2 months of work that I was working really hard every day, stopped doing everything I was doing to work on this show. So 5,000 per month for 2 months, which is 10,000. I was supposed to get 15K, and he took 5K for the editing mishap that happened. So the 10K was strictly only for producing the whole show. This deal happened months ago. So it's funny to see that Fredo is calling me the editor. Then 10K was for the 8 hours a day calls with him that lasted 3 months. The 10K was for sleeping in the content house to make sure the contestants weren't going crazy. The 10K was for planning all of the content for that show. He's just mad because he was trying to get me to do it for 2K instead of the 30K that it actually cost to edit a show like this. And we both did not know this until a month. We were understaffed and underpaid for editing a really large show. And guys, after I left, this dude had 5 months to do it on his own and couldn't do it. In the next couple of days, Fredo's going to have a heart attack because I'm going to be coming with some interesting content that everyone loved to see about Fredo. Maybe, just maybe, Fredo might not exist a month from now.